There are some stories where the mystery isn't something in the sky. It's what the human brain can do when it has no other choice. Daniel Kish lost his sight as a baby due to retinal cancer. He doesn't remember seeing, but he learned something else. He learned to click. Short, sharp tongue clicks, deliberate and controlled. Those clicks bounce off walls, trees, doorways, parked cars, and return as echoes. From those echoes, Daniel builds a mental map of space, distance, shape, texture, depth, not imagination, orientation. To people watching him hike a trail, ride a bicycle, or move confidently through an unfamiliar environment, it can look almost impossible, but to Daniel, it's structured. He describes it as FlashSonar, a spatial awareness built from sound. And it's not a performance, it's how he lives. He later founded World Access for the Blind, teaching other blind and low vision individuals how to develop mobility skills, including echolocation, safely and practically. This is about independence, not spectacle. Then researchers stepped in, not to sensationalize it, but to measure it. They used fMRI, functional magnetic resonance imaging. An fMRI scan measures changes in blood flow and oxygen levels in the brain. When an area becomes active during a task, it uses more oxygen. The scan detects that change and shows which regions are engaged. In studies involving expert human echolocators, including Daniel Kish, researchers found something remarkable. When interpreting echoes, parts of the brain typically associated with visual processing became active. In other words, the brain was reorganizing itself. Regions normally used for sight were helping interpret sound. This doesn't mean Daniel is seeing in the traditional sense. It means the brain is adaptable. When one sensory pathway is unavailable, others can expand. Research has also shown that trained echolocators can distinguish between objects of different sizes and positions. And many report increased mobility and spatial confidence compared with blind individuals who do not use echolocation techniques. The ability is learnable. It improves with practice. It is measurable. And this is where the story sits in an interesting intersection. It is fully authentic, documented, studied, but it also challenges something most of us assume is fixed: our limits. How much of perception is biological wiring, and how much is neural flexibility? How many capabilities exist within us that remain dormant simply because we never needed to activate them? Daniel Kish's story isn't about claiming hidden superpowers. It's about demonstrating human adaptability at its edge. A child who refused confinement, an adult who turned adaptation into advocacy, a man who transformed echo into independence and then helped others do the same. Some mysteries aren't about what we can't explain. They're about what we haven't fully explored yet. And sometimes the frontier isn't out there. It's inside the human mind.